Blockchain may be grabbing all the headlines today, but in the real world, an enterprise seeking to deploy the groundbreaking technology might find questions in its central promise. While it can provide a secured ledger, thereby reducing risk, there remain worries over the intersection of regulation and technology behind blockchain. There is much to be understood in trade-offs between the trustful distributed systems that underlie much of the systems today, and the trustless decentralized networks many blockchain entrepreneurs believe will be the bedrock for future applications. The industry is young and has yet to face groups that are large, powerful and determined enough to attempt to take it over. Bitcoin, the most well-known use of blockchain, is an example. Researchers have warned that a large pool of nodes may be operated by a small number of users who together possess most of the hash power, or the computing strength, behind the network. This should worry owners of the cryptocurrency, because if one party manages to control the network, it could disrupt the blockchain and the cryptocurrency as well. In such a cryptocracy, where the real leaders are hidden, or merely unknown, political power over network decisions resides with private individuals, miners, who are exercising power behind the scenes, beyond the scrutiny of democratic institutions or developers attempting to improve the protocol. A new governance mechanism is needed. Quadratic voting for enterprises. A similar worry exists for those seeking to deploy blockchains in their everyday operations, say, to draw up smart contracts between partners or to help ensure the correct flow of goods in a global supply chain. They need a system that is dynamic and robust enough to deter those seeking to disrupt it while it grows safely, from a trustful distributed system toward a trustless decentralized network as the underlying technology evolves. One way forward is through a consensus mechanism that uses quadratic voting. Invented by researcher Glen Weyl, quadratic voting provides a better way to make collective decisions that avoids the tyranny of the majority. It allows people to express how strongly they feel about an issue rather than just whether they are in favor of it or opposed to it. If a participant has a strong preference for or against a particular decision, additional votes can be allocated. However, the cost of additional votes increasingly becomes more expensive quadratically: 1 vote minus $1, 2 votes minus $4, 3 votes minus $9, 4 votes minus $16. Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum believes quadratic voting to be a leading candidate to address governance problems blockchain communities face. It prevents a single group from quietly taking it over. A person has to purchase votes for or against a proposal by paying into a fund the square of the number of votes that he or she buys. At the end of each governance cycle, all tokens cast as votes are redistributed evenly between the voters.